AT team, you're going to need a team lead. Otherwise, how are you going to know where to go?
I'll take it.
Cool.
I did it last up.
And everything else looks good. Op 4, cool. We can stick with 3 because we're reduced right now anyway. And then I got Chucklehead McGee in that slot. All right, so both sides. 1 second. All right, I'm going to give you guys both, give you all a brief, and then I'm going to individually give you guys a brief based off of side. I've set myself as a civilian. I have an LR for Blue 4. I have a short range for Op 4. Blue 4, net to talk to me is 50. I'm just going to say that because here's the tough thing, because all the AI have Blue 4 radio backpacks, so I'm still fine-tuning this. We'll just set a new command net. How about that? Because if Op 4 kills an AI team, they're gonna have an LR, so we'll just set one as a group together, and then you guys can set your own nets. Because yeah, there's probably gonna be radio infiltration. Op 4, I have a FATEC on me. We'll set your net to talk to me in case there's like a debug issue, or you can just put me on your local net. It doesn't matter. Otherwise, community thing. There's a debug corner down here for Blue 4 infantry. There's a debug corner down here in case any of the Blue 4 vehicles blow up, and there's a debug corner up here for Op 4 infantry. Just so you know, please don't hit those spots, because some of the objectives some of you are going to be doing today will take you to some of the far corners of the map. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, the only additional note I have is Blue 4 does not, how do I put this? Because of how we're changing out the drones, so I changed them out for Crocus drones. So I don't need the resupply anymore tied to VIX. But that means that the UAV darters are not darters, the 40mm grenade drops are gonna be finite unless you'll have an ammo vehicle, but I'll go over that later. There's going to be 10 of them over at the cement factory. All I'm going to ask is Op 4, don't take one of your AP drones and strike that, because there's no Blue 4 variant of the drone, so I have to put them as empty for the UAV operators to then hack. Because if they're Op 4, what you could do is just, chill in your drone terminal slot and then notice an Op 4 drone pop up on the map, and then you instantly know where that drone team is. Like there's a very easy way to cheese it, and I'm trying to be proactive with it. So just, there's going to be, a pile of them at the cement factory. Don't hit them, because, yeah. Blue 4, we'll talk about your triple R, because if I tell you now, then Op 4 is going to know where it is. So anyway, that's it for the community brief. I will push through. Op 4, just chill for a second. I'm going to let Blue 4 have their brief first. But yeah, I also added a few goodies to your gas.
Why did they call it oven when you in the
User
cold
left
food?
your channel. User left your channel.
User left your
User
channel.
left your
User
channel.
joined your channel.
User left your channel.
User joined your channel.
User joined your channel.
On ARMA. Load ARMA.
Alright.
Ryan,
Yes. What's up?
do you want me to command or do you
Alright.
want to command?
You can command.
Everyone gather around here. I'm going to give you a quick
following you.
brief.
User joined your channel.
All right. So first off, let's set up an LR net to talk to me. What do you want that LR net to be?
5-5.
Something that isn't predictable. 5-0 and 5-5 are the standard nets, so they would probably check those first.
5-5.
5-5. Okay, well, who's in
Fuck
charge?
that.
Who's the ground
Big is
command?
the one that have to decide. He's commander.
Yeah.
Where's Big? You're Big. All right, yeah. So what'd you say?
296.
229. I'm not sure if it'll code to that.
It won't go
You
to
cannot.
96. Your highest is 87.
Okay, then 82.
Okay.
A firm 82.
Wait, is it
82 is the LR
Oh.
net between teams. All right.
Dust. Somebody whoever can for a second, just put that on net on side only, please.
Yeah,
so
side
nobody
only,
gets
so they
fucking
don't see it.
confused later.
Here's a few things. All right, tank. If your tank
I'm on
blows
it.
up, there is a backup tank over there. If you lose any of your UAZs over in the garage area over there, there are 2 spare ones for the standard SF teams. There's a spare one for the AT team with all of its kit, and then there's a spare one for the sappers for all of its kit. There's no spares for these if they get blown up. If they get blown up via ARMA, though, I can hand you a new one. Here is the deal. Today's operation is to hold the following 4 positions. The cement factory, basically all the blue 4 markers you see. We're trying to maintain the front line there. We have a beachhead on the far left. We've always had the cement factory, and then those 2 other positions we captured technically over last night.
Hell yeah.
So you've got a big front line to hold. You got plenty of friendly forces in the AO. There's still no howitzer support because they were knocked out last mission. However, RRR is as follows. If you as infantry need RRR, you can call up to me and I can send a vehicle up the highway, which let me make sure I'm not going to see your side chat, so I'm just putting them in direct. Basically this route right here. And then at the end of that route, the supply truck, it's a gas with the truck bed on the back with a bunch of ammo. You can resupply off of that if need be. It has spare batteries, spare medical, spare ammo, spare mines, spare everything. Otherwise, RRR is in the following 2 locations. It is at a barn at 052027. And it is at a little outing in a small unmarked village at 016026. Feel free to put those inside. Op4 can find and eliminate those, but they have also a few other objectives to potentially do.
Hell yeah.
So those are where your vehicle RRR are. That is for the tank, and that is for the 40mm drones, if you want to use that. Otherwise, your resupply is either here in the VIX, in those spare VIX, or you call it up via that supply truck. Only additional rule I have is don't use the resupply VIX for the mortar rounds. The mortar rounds are limited, but there's still like 100 HE in there. At least there should be.
User
but,
joined your channel.
yeah, there's plenty. Yeah, there's 100 in there. There's plenty for you to use. All right, additional objectives. First off, on the intel we know there's at least going to be 2 mortar positions rocking this entire AO that are Op4. Op4 players won't be allowed to use them for obvious reasons, but they will be supporting their assaults on the front line today. So drone operators, that is a primary target. Secondary target is, we know that there is a D30 battery being moved into the AO. We know it is somewhere in this area. Do you see that box on the map?
A firm.
Yeah. That's the search area. We don't have any more specific intel on top of that. We don't know if it's fire capable yet, but destroying it sooner would be better rather than later. All right, removing that box, you can redraw it. Third and final notable secondary objective, Op4 is going to be trying to set up an industrialized fortification at the factory complex at there, I can just circle it. So they're probably going to have supply trucks coming into that position to drop off supplies. If you hit those trucks or hit the supplies that come off of it in the form of cargo containers, that'll help negate the fact that they can fortify that position, because we're going to start assaulting in the central town soon, and that's going to be one of the first spots we hit. But otherwise, your job is to defend the front line. Sappers, if you want a main goal to focus on, we're not going to be trying to use these fields here, but Op4 has definitely been using them to move a lot of shit forward. So you can mine that area, but if there's another area that you want to mine, please also let me know so I can roll it forward in future missions. But you have a metric fuck ton of mines in your car. If you need more, there's a spare car here, and if you need more on top of that, you can call in the supply. But in total, it's at least 750 to 1,000 mines across all those sources.
Seems pretty limited to me.
Yeah, of course, right, yeah. Anyway, any questions from the peanut gallery? Because then I got to go brief Op4. You guys are clear to move out as soon as I TP away.
I have one question.
Okay, first with Dante, and then we'll just go left to right.
Why do they call it oven when you oven
Shut
in
the
the
fuck up.
cold?
All right,
I'm
real
sure you
questions.
don't worry.
Doc, go.
If I see the drone, the Op4 players, can I immediately strike them?
Yes. Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
yeah. You
making
are clear
sure
to
'cause,
immediately kill each other if you find each other.
Wisdom.
Oh, okay. Oh, Doc, we can do this.
Fantastic.
Doc, come here.
All right. Any other questions?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
How do we make sure Blue for AI doesn't hit our mines?
They're not going to be mobile.
Say
They're
if
all
you- if you got
defensive right
darters,
now. We
if
have
you
some
could just
internal
do a-
patrols.
If you're
But
doing
if you
spotting
see an
one
internal
for us,
patrol,
like,
obviously
coming
don't put the mines
strikes.
in your own territory. But everything on the front line is pathing
what
unlocked, with the exception of the
is
top left area.
One of us.
But just
so one
don't.
me and Doc,
Just,
we
I
have
mean,
the
we're
off
using
and
those
hold
forest
mines.
lines to move, so maybe don't mind where we want to go. Maybe.
Copy.
Yeah, because we're
Possibly.
primary target to be hit by more.
So that kind of builds up on my question. I was just gonna say, what's our friendly like positions looking like? Are all these flags garrisoned? Are they?
So
are we expecting...
all 4 of these positions are garrisoned. We have a frontline position over here as well. We've got some back end positions over here, but that's deep blue, so you don't really have to worry about those because you're going to be staying on the front line. Friendly vehicles should all have a blue stripe on them. If they don't, and they look a little more modern, then they're probably enemy. But if you have a question, you can just radio to me on.
The tank doesn't have the blue thing.
The tanks don't.
Our tank.
Yeah, your tank doesn't because there's no model that has that. So just memorize that.
Get a good look. It's got the funky eyes.
I think that's all the tanks, though.
You know, we can put a flag on it.
No.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, of crows. As you want.
It's okay. Let's
Also,
make them have PID issues as well.
Here's the thing. I could put a flag on it, but do you really want Op4 to find it? Did you see the clips they sent of how quickly they hit the howitzers? Yeah, last stop, bro.
I didn't know.
That thing will be fucking
Did you see how
dead if I
quickly
put a
we
flag
killed
on
them
it.
by accident?
Oh, that was hilarious.
They were handicapped though because their drones weren't working, but we were having a better line of communication now to fix that. So
so the drones are functional. Fully.
The Russians give them better equipment.
That's
anyway,
a funny comment.
any other questions?
Tell them I hate them and I hope they get sepsis.
Okay, tell them to kill squirrel first. All right. You're free to move out. Good luck. Have fun.
All right, where are we going, GC?
Support team, go to 6-2. I repeat, support team 6-2.
Okay. What I was gonna say, Doc, is one thing. Actually, 101's pretty easy to spot for. What I was gonna say is, if you want, like, you sit on data, I'll keep Overwatch. As soon as you spot a target,
I completely
can
forgot to
swap over
ask.
the
No, we
cloud.
wait.
Reset to engineer.
Fly that in while you keep Overwatch.
Yes. Radio check.
Okay.
I'm not liking the fact that my friends are this shit.
Wait. Yeah, just wait until we move out of the cement factory. Every mission we start here, it's always stuttering for some reason until we move out.
I think it's all the AI just localizing itself. I think.
As well, but once we move out, it tends to clear up.
Oh, that's true.
Get in, we're leaving.
All right, guys. I'm gonna get in my tank. I'll see you guys. If I die, I'll see you guys again.
My number.
All in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we got mock box on the map. X's are anti personnel.
Oh.
The squares are anti. Somebody please open.
You want me to get it?
Yeah. Oh, you're in? Oh, that was infantry. Damn it. I didn't realize. Wait, where are we? God, the UAZ is slow as fuck.
I mean, it's made in Russia, so what to expect?
I haven't been given GPSs this time.
So again, the ones with the red X's are strips we want to be mined, right?
Red X is anti-personnel. Simple box is anti-tank.
Roger. And I'm gonna grab myself some anti-tank and gonna throw shit on the road.
Yeah. Who said he's gonna do 18?
Risen.
Okay, then Daz take on the infantry and mine the forest to the north of us.
Yeah, I can't do it because I don't have enough space in my fucking backpack. God damn it, Liru.
Yeah, that's pain. I'm just removing seats and throwing them on the ground. That's my only option.
Yeah. When will he learn?
PMA3 and PFM1, what's the difference?
Yes.
Size.
Okay, I've got 25. I'm running.
Yeah. Okay, we don't.
Hey, Daz, hide the Vic a bit in the forest. Just behind the trees.
Gotcha.